Welcome to my video. A lot of people ask me how I hardly pay anything for cell service. They don't quite understand how I even do it, so I thought I'd make this video to let you know. And this is how I pay nearly nothing for cellular service. First, you need a used phone. It's way more cost effective, and if it's a previous AT&T phone or T-Mobile phone, this will work. Now, to get a AT&T phone unlocked for free, you can look up friends or loved ones that may be doing a 2-year upgrade, and then they have their old phone. If they're still an AT&T customer, they can have AT&T unlock that old phone free of charge, and they just go to this link here, or you can send them this link. At the bottom of that page will be a link to actually contact AT&T. It's free, and it usually just takes a couple of days. And if you already have a T-Mobile phone, make sure it's from a clean, clear account. If you've got your phone, now go over to T-Mobile and check it out. You want to look up pay-as-you-go. That's the link there. Not prepaid. That's two different things. They have both. So you want the pay-as-you-go at T-Mobile. Now this works because AT&T and T-Mobile use the same type of network, and they use the same size SIM cards. It's easiest to go to a T-Mobile store to get your SIM card. Sometimes it's free or very little cost, or you can pay a couple of dollars and get yours on eBay. So if you've gone over to T-Mobile and checked out the pay-as-you-go plan, you'll probably notice that it's only $3 a month for a phone number. This gives you 30 minutes and or 30 texts, so you could do 29 minutes and 1 text, or 29 texts and 1 minute. So that would be the $3 a month. The minimum deposit is $10. There may be a couple of dollars activation. It's very little, and the rest of your $10 goes towards future bills or fees. After you've used the 30 minutes or texts, it's 10 minutes each per minute or text. It's a pretty good deal. But what about data, you ask? I use a couple of methods for data. T-Mobile gives you the option to purchase just 1 week's worth of data at a time. It's pretty reliable, and about $10 for 1 gig. You get 7 days to use it. If you don't use it all, of course, it doesn't roll over. And if you run out, you'll have to pay another $10 for a gig, but usually that's enough to get you by. I've driven for Lyft and Uber just using the 1 gig per week, and it works fine using their app. No problem there. Then there's Wi-Fi. It's everywhere. Just don't do banking or checking your PayPal account while on public networks. I'm about to show you how I text for free and use continuous Wi-Fi in and around most major cities. Now, what is Xfinity? Xfinity is part of Comcast, and they have a private network you must sign in to use, but they have hotspots everywhere. You may know someone with a Comcast account. If so, they have a username and password that will automatically log in to any Xfinity Wi-Fi network. Most customers don't even realize that their internet is being split off to create public hotspots. So anytime there's a Comcast customer, generally in residential areas, you'll see a hotspot. This is what you may see when you've logged on to the Xfinity Wi-Fi network. One great thing about the Xfinity network is that once you've signed in on your device, you never have to accept a new network, never have to give permission. Your phone will hop onto every available network in real time, seamlessly sometimes. Even in a slow-moving vehicle, it will hop from network to network. Now, of course, if you pay for Comcast yourself, or even help with the bill or the power bill in your household, you should absolutely be utilizing this feature. There is also Xfinity to Go, where you can stream live TV and have certain downloads from their app. Even if you have a full data plan, you may still want to utilize these Wi-Fi networks, and if you have an iDevice, you can see here that you can switch off what apps get to use the data. All apps will be able to use Wi-Fi. Now, what about the free texting you mentioned? I use TextFree or Pinger.com. This is the desktop version, the link above, and they have an app for everything: iPads, iPhones, Android. you name it. The neat thing here is that they'll let you buy minutes and actually make phone calls. It's called Voice over IP or VoIP, and that's making phone calls over internet. Now, not all public Wi-Fi networks will be good enough for voice call. Xfinity is kind of hit or miss. I have had amazing luck at a Starbucks that was full of people, and I made a flawless call. But my favorite use is as a home phone with my home Wi-Fi network, or it makes a great second phone number for your mobile phone. I also pay the $5 a year for the ad-free option turned on, which helps even more to reduce your data usage. Now, you will need an App Store account linked to a bank account most likely, even to get free apps, and that's pretty common. People know about that. It's like an iTunes account. And remember, the receiving calls is free. Sending and receiving texts is free, even with pictures. And your home Wi-Fi and even some public Wi-Fi is good enough for voice calls. Well, there you have it. This is the best option for keeping up with the real world on a budget. It pays to be cheap. I've actually ordered Uber without a data plan. I made sure I was in a Wi-Fi area, and then I finished the ride and rated the driver once I reached Wi-Fi again. I even did it once without a phone number, even though you're supposed to have one, but it worked fine. Hope you like this, and try it out.